it has to be dealt with on many levels.
Right.
You look at Merced, California, where 2/3 of the houses are underwater. In other words, the people that have mortgages on them are paying on mortgages that are not worth what they're paying on. The houses have dropped in some cases more than 50%. And that's clearly one problem, because for many smaller businesses and individuals, they would use their home or the equity in their homes to secure collateral for business loans, say. That's gone.
Right.
Now when you have for a little dinky 1,000 square foot, 2-bedroom, 50-year-old house in Santa Cruz, California, to get that $450,000 mortgage, you're going to have an income, a yearly income of $130,000. So it's a train wreck. It's a train wreck because the houses just aren't going to sell. And no matter what, almost any neighborhood you drive through in California now, you see the for sale signs popping up. If it's not for sale, it's for rent. Those that maybe don't want to sell or trying to wait till the market turns around are trying to rent, to at least defray the cost of having to carry the property that's not occupied. But
what you tell me about Merced, 2/3 of the houses that are for their people are paying on them.
Right, those are active mortgages, right?
The percentage will be of the whole city might be like maybe 1/3.
Oh, it's probably more than 1/3. Yeah, that's what it means.
That are paying their mortgages.
Yeah, in the city of Merced, and in Merced County, which is number 2 in the country right now.
But it could not be that. So if it's like half of the homeowners have mortgages,
that's over half. It's over half. Yeah.
You mean like?
So it means 2/3 of the people that are buying houses in Merced County are essentially paying for something that's not worth what they bought it for, and it's gone down 50%. When the property values drop that dramatically, that's what happens.
No, but what I mean is that those 2/3 that are buying homes right now,
right,
is probably of all the homes in Merced. It's probably maybe how many?
Oh, the total homes.
The total homes.
It depends on how many houses are paid off, which aren't that many. Most houses aren't.
You think so?
No, most houses aren't paid off. There's mortgages.
Because it makes a big difference. Because if it's only like of all the houses in Merced.
No, it's most of the houses. It's probably most of the houses. Yeah.
Most of the houses.
Right. Mortgages are for 30 years.
I see what you mean.
So.
But there could be like half of them might be already paid.
That's doubtful. No.
Older generation.
Well, even if it is half, what it means is that basically they're not selling houses. They won't be selling any houses now. Or the ones that they'll sell will be foreclosed, and people increasingly are just going to walk away. Even people whose credit who can't pay, because they're paying on a house they bought for $450,000. It's only worth $200,000 now.
Okay, that's what is that saying?
It was a housing bubble burst.
Right, and that's the real estate, right?
That's real estate, right?
In that, that's what we all kind of wanted to come back, but because of that mistake right there, the bubble, that everybody thought that they can make money by buying a house and reselling it. That's
flipping the houses, right?
Right.
But that was what happened in Merced. Merced was incredibly cheap, particularly for investors in the Bay Area. So, for instance, I know this woman who went in and bought, with a partner, an apartment, I think it was 8 or 10 apartments. It was a building in Merced. And, I guess they paid on it every month. It wasn't even enough what they got in rent, enough to pay for the mortgage.
Wow.
But the apartment complex was appreciating, and the argument there is rentals are always going to rent, right? Okay, so what happened was the partner in the agreement went belly up. He went bankrupt, and so this woman is now responsible for the entire loan. And now the house, or the apartments are worth much less. So if she short sales, they're going to come after her for the difference. And they said the difference would be not only what she's paying every month now, but an additional $60,000. So if she wants to, and she's on in years, so if she wants to maintain her credit and her good name, then she's going to have to do that. Otherwise, she's going to have to declare bankruptcy. And so you could say it's driven by greed. You can say that.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem there. That
Everybody,
who knows how?
everybody wanted to get on the bandwagon, and
Well, that's the whole thing of the bubble burst. Then.
right.
I mean that thing, and that's how are we going to fix that?
Oh, it's going to happen again. If it's going to happen, probably
right.
happen again.
It's going to happen again.
Right.
We usually forget, easily forget.
Is that before it's going to happen again?
So that lady better just give it away to the tenant.
I don't know what she's going to do. I don't know what she's going to do.
Just say that 60,000 that she doesn't.
Well, declare bankruptcy.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, that depends on each individual how they see it.
Well, yeah. And if they made that decision themselves, it's probably they're not going to choose.
No.